Control and influence. So this one we're going to use the hands now. If you haven't seen this, we have the water bottle example you have to remember, and we have the hands example. So if we have the buyer and we have the vendor or a contractor, who should be the expert here, the buyer or the vendor? Who do you think? The vendor, right? That's why we're outsourcing it to them. If we're the expert on the buyer side, why are we getting a vendor? So this is the next question. This is what we call control, management, direction, and control in any form. Now, the more you do this as a buyer, does the value of their expertise go up or down? Yep, should go down. Less valuable. They become more reactive. And this has been going on for so long that we tell people, experts get tired of this. So they'll leave and non-experts will come and replace them because they love hearing this. They love being told what to do. And the buyers are so busy doing this that they don't even realize that they're talking to non-experts. So we know this is not good. Now, to make you think of it differently, we have the boss and the workers. So this is one silo of a company. This is a supply chain. This is a company. We know this is not good. This is too simple. This is micromanagement. Nobody wants a boss like this. But you have to remember now, do we want this? Do we want the workers to start communicating and flowing a lot of information to the boss? Yes or no? No, some people think yes. But let's look long term here. The more they do this, does it make the boss think more or less? Makes him think more. Sooner or later, the boss is going to get stressed from listening to all this information flowing to them. And they're going to eventually have to cut the flow, make a decision, and then tell everyone what to do. So people love to do this, but they don't like this. But they don't realize that this causes this. And so not only is this not good, but this is not good as well. But what about this? So we have the buyer and the vendor again. Is it good for the vendor to flow a lot of information to the buyer, to the client? This is no different than this. This will eventually cause the buyer to stop the flow by making a decision and then telling the vendor what to do. And lastly, what about communication in general? If we have two experts and two non-experts, who will do more of this? Experts or non-experts? Yeah, non-experts. Because non-experts don't know what they're doing. If you're an expert, you'll realize experts, they need to talk very little because they know what each other are doing. They can almost read each other's minds. And so communication in all its forms, and one of the most common forms of communication is education. So the more we have to educate somebody, are they more or less likely to be an expert? The more we have to educate and train another individual. Oh, yes. So in best value, we want to minimize education. Because how much control do we have over someone else? How much control does a buyer have over the vendor? 0.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel for more content. If you have any questions about the best value approach or for Dr. Dean, leave them in the comment section below and we'll get to them in a later video. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.